Back on the countdown, where no one has provided more of an impact for the Irish defense than Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The senior linebacker seems to explode every time Notre Dame needs him to.
The Countdown's Megan Smedley joins us again from Studio B with more on Woo's catapult to be one of the best defenders in the country.
To say JOK is just okay might be the biggest understatement of the year. Woo has skyrocketed in every facet of the game for the Irish this season and isn't losing sight of the ultimate goal.
Glory that's been given, all praises to the Most High.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah went from the scout team 3 years ago to playing in 2 games in 2018 to starting every game the past 2 years and being the team's leading tackler.
I would say that process was needed. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful process, that ultimately allows me to be a type of leader that I want to be, because how can I guide you down a path that I haven't seen before?
Even now, he's still constantly working on his craft.
I think there's a willingness to be coached and developed. There's like a humility involved in that, where it takes a certain personality to step back and say, hey, this is something I really want. I'm not where I need to be. Coach, how do I get to where I want to be?
JOK doesn't just tackle, he packs a punch, nearly knocking opponents back into 2019.
You don't want to celebrate right away. You want to make sure your body's fine in itself. But, the energy automatically flows. When things like that happen, you hear the audience, you see your teammates running over, you want to celebrate with them.
His play fires up his teammates, too.
When you're around him, you kind of just want to jump in, and you're just energized just by his presence, because the way he flies around to the ball, the way he takes leadership on the field.
I mean, he's an electric player. He's a guy that can change the game. It's been a blessing to play next to him.
Everyone seems to be taking notice. In the last week alone, JOK was named a first-team All-American, the ACC Defensive Player of the Year, ACC First Team, a finalist for the Bednarik Award, and the winner of the prestigious Butkus Award as the nation's top linebacker.
All throughout high school, I thought I was a safety. I thought I was a corner. I thought I was everything but a linebacker. But
he becomes the third Golden Domer to get the honor, following Manti Te'o and Jalen Smith.
It's all appreciative and I'm all thankful. But even to that extent, my due diligence is to what's in front of me. My due diligence is to handle what is at stake. And right now, what is at stake is a national championship, is a playoff game.
These are the stories that as a coach, they fuel you. And I'm excited for Woo. I'm excited for what his future holds.
Yes, even with all of the awards, Lee still thinks the best is yet to come.
As he's really flourished on this campus, that is absolutely transferred to his on-field performance. And I still think, we're continuing to push for that highest level for him. That's what's exciting.
All signs point toward an NFL future, but Owusu-Koramoah's sole focus is staying calm heading into today's game.
To focus on yourself and your development. And ultimately, that process will drive you to meet that opportunity and to ultimately succeed.
Woo says that one of the most important things Coach Clark Lee has taught him was to leave a place better than you found it. And it's safe to say that Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah has done just that. Up next, Chuck and Mark return with Tim and Tim for a look at how JOK's defense stacks up against Alabama's offense. It's the Irish Illustrated Report in 2 minutes on the Countdown.